Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to my channel Solid Trades. Ali here. So if you've been into a situation where you entered into a trade and then the trade goes against you first, stops you out, and then does exactly what you thought it was going to do, but it sucks now because you lost money in it and you just watch the stock goes away without you being in it. Similar thing happened to me today. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about my trade that I took and how one small mistake cost me almost $1,000 in just 10 minutes. So let's look into this. So before I talk about the trade, let me just show you here today earlier in my chat room, which is free by the way, and I do have a complete course as well, so make sure you check that out. Everything is completely free. So what I want to talk about here is that AMD. I sent a screenshot of AMD here in my screen in my chat room, saying that hey guys, look at this trend forming, right? If the trend breaks here, the stock is going to go down, so that's where I'm going to enter. And this is the resistance level. So normally it should come here and then break. Okay, so that's what I was expecting. Now here's my entry. Let me just show you now what's exactly where I entered and what actually happened. So right here, this is what happened. This was the trade. Now notice here, as soon as it broke right here, I entered and I short, expecting the stock to come down 500 shares, and my stop loss was above this level. And guess what happened? Stock comes down, actually comes up here. Let me just draw this down. Stock comes up, breaks, stops me out right here. I lose about $400. Okay, because that's how much I was risking. The stock comes up, then goes down, and then continues to go down, and actually worked exactly what I thought it was going to be. It just continues to go down right here, and then it just failed. Okay, I lost about $400, but if there was one mistake that I made that I'm going to talk about, which cost me this mistake, but instead, if I had not made that mistake, I would have made about like $500-600. So basically, down $1,000. So I lost 400, and I lost the opportunity to make another 600. So overall, $1,000 mistake for me. Just one mistake, and that's what I'm going to talk about. So before I go, let's just look at the whole setup here, why I was looking for AMD short. And the reason why is because we always look at the daily chart first and the bigger time frame. So if you notice here, the 15-minute time frame, the 30-minute time frame, or the longer time frame, it's downtrending, right? So what that means is that if the stock is downtrending, notice here there's a huge heavy rejection, lots of red candles on the daily chart as well. What that means is that the stock, if its stock does come up, there are lots of people red in the trade. The stock is going to eventually come back down again, most likely, okay, if there's a good setup. So I was waiting for a good setup and hoping that, okay, if there's a trend break, the stock is going to go down. So that being said, let's look at the smaller time frame. That's why I was looking for short. So let's look at the smaller time frame here. Okay, so this is what happened. Let's clean it up. Now, basically what happened was that market opened, there was this support level, okay, and that support level breaks. Once it breaks, it flushes down. Okay, now ideally what happens, the stock comes back down to the same area. It goes back to the same area. So I'm gonna draw the trend line here and make it all clean. So if I draw a support here, look what happened. The stock came back up here, exact same area, before going down again. Okay, before, so comes back down to the same area, okay, and then come up and then goes down. So I was looking to short around this area. Now what I made a mistake was I did not wait for it to come back down all the way up here. So look, what I did was I drew a trend line, and as soon as it broke here, I entered, not realizing the stock has not come back all the way up here. There were two entries. Either I could have shorted, I had my support on, this resistance line drawn right here. And actually, funny thing is that when I send a screenshot in the chat, look here, I even draw the exact correct. I even drew exactly what I was talking about right here. Look, this trend. But it never came, and I shorted right here. And the stock came down, came up, and then went down. and I got stopped out right here. That's what a mistake I made. So basically what you want to do is you want to make sure when the stock is about to break a trend, it has to hit the resistance first, which was a previous support right here. Once it breaks, it becomes resistance. So same area becomes resistance and then it fails. So ideally would be to wait. So I'm going to clean this trend, and the right thing would be to, I'm going to clean this out. The right thing would be to first wait for the stock to come exact area and then look for a trend break. So if I would have entered right here, this would have been a trend break. Now notice here how it went up, but it never broke this level. So I wouldn't have gotten stopped out, and actually it would have worked. But let's say that even if you did stop out right here, so that's fine still, then you would have taken a small loss. But then again, what you would have done was draw another trend, and this would have worked just beautifully, right? Just complete fail. So a small mistake, I think what I did was not patient enough, and once I saw this break, I just immediately entered, and then I got stopped out right here. So again, my trade was this. I'm gonna clean this up and show you right here. This is how I drew right here. I entered short thinking it's gonna go down, but my stop loss was above this area and I got stopped out right here. It went up, it hit this resistance level right here, and it came back down, and I got stopped out, and then I saw the stock going down, and it worked out perfectly. But the only thing was I did not realize, or well, I did realize, I knew it too, yet I was not patient enough to wait for it to come back down. I got scammed by the market. That's what people say, right? So another thing that actually I want to talk about is when that happens. Before, when I was a new trader, I used to say, oh my god, market is a scam, you know, I got market makers, they just want to stop you out and then go away and then do that. No, it's my fault. I just didn't know at that time, and I kept making this mistake again and again and again and again, and probably some of you guys are doing that too. But the whole time you're thinking market is a scam. Market is not a scam. It's just that it was perfectly laid out. It was our mistake. That's it. But so the number one thing actually you want to know is, or you want to tell yourself, that market is there for everybody. It doesn't care about you. What you want to do is you want to follow the rules and actually learn the basics and then apply in the market. All right, guys. And if something is wrong, you do wrong, that's okay. Learn from it and then move on, and then make sure you don't make that mistake again. All right. So hopefully you learned something, and I'll see you guys later in the video. Take care. Bye.